What's going on, guys? Jay Daniel here. Just had a badass call today with Frank. It was I feel like I'm improving in my close, but my discovery needs a little bit of work. Please drop any feedback you have down in the comments. Let me know where I can improve. You're gonna want to watch this from beginning to end. I'll see you on the inside. One, ring ring.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on? This is Jay Daniel with Traffic and Funnels. Is Franklin there?
Yeah, this is Franklin. How you doing, Jay?
Doing amazing. Is now still a good time, Frank?
Oh yeah, right now's a good time.
Cool. So where are you at right now? I'm here in Florida.
Same, I'm also in Florida. Kissimmee to be exact.
No way, I'm in Kissimmee too, man. That's weird.
Small
How's
world.
I was about to ask you how the weather is, but I know it's a little weird today. It kind of rained a little bit, but then it was hot and it rained.
Yeah, man. You know Florida weather is bipolar. It's probably gonna be a storm later tonight.
Yeah, Florida's confused, man. By the way, quick question. This whole marketing thing, have you already taken care of it, or are you still looking for a solution?
No, I'm still struggling with it.
Still struggling? Okay. So, if you're ready, we can go right into the call, really maximize our time together. Do you have a pen and paper to take notes with?
Yeah, let's go.
Awesome. So the way I like to do these calls is I'm going to essentially ask you a couple questions about your business, see if we can help you or not. If we can, I'll explain exactly what we have to offer for you. If we can, we'll refer you out to somebody in our network to see if they can help you. All I ask is that you make a decision by the end of the call, and you let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, tell me, you seem like a pretty busy dude. I'm sure you got a lot going on. What brings you to the call today?
Well, uh, I own a marketing agency, where, we assist business owners with developing their businesses and helping them get clientele. And the strategies that we've been working have been lacking lately. This whole pandemic situation that's been going on across the world has not been helping the situation. So, we're seeking, guidance and help, and I'm trying to see all the options out there, the what we can better our strategies to increase our clientele and to better help our clientele in the business.
Gotcha. So if I'm hearing you correctly, you run a marketing agency and you feel that right now because of was it because of the pandemic directly, or did the pandemic just make things worse
It, it
where
made
you're
it made things worse. Yeah,
okay. So this whole pandemic kind of made your situation a little bit worse as far as like your marketing and client acquisition, and right now you're in a place where you're looking for guidance, maybe somebody who knows what they're doing to kind of help you take that next step.
exactly.
So talk to me about where you guys are at right now as far as your client base. Like how many clients do you have right
Well, we've been in business for 2 years. Um, And right now, our client base, we have 30 business owners who we work with. And those 30 business owners, they pay a monthly fee, kind of like a subscription, so that we can continuously work with them and help them acquire clientele and, with their business. That subscription or that monthly is about 5 grand. So if we do the math, we were looking at 30 owners times 5 grand. We're doing about $15,000 in revenue monthly.
now? Question. Uh, just based off my calculation, that comes out to about $150,000 a month with a $5,000 offer 30 times. Are you
You
referring to
you are
profit?
no, you're correct. My apologies. It's 150,000. What did I say? 15,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's 150,000.
Okay. No, I get it. It's numbers can be confusing. So talk to me about this, right? You guys are doing 150 grand in revenue. Like how much of that are you actually keeping? What are your margins like?
Um, well, with the cost of overhead and the cost of outreach, the ads that we're promoting, the promotions, the campaigns, we're probably keeping, I would say, about, I want to say 80 grand.
80 grand? Okay, So basically, you're at a roughly 50% profit margin on any like transaction. Gotcha.
Correct.
Okay. So 80 grand. Okay, so 150K a month. Now, I know you mentioned the pandemic affected you. So do you normally make more than 150K a month and that's like a really bad month for you? Or is that what you were making previously, which has actually been affected negatively because of this whole situation?
Yeah,
What's
that's what we were making previously, which is affecting negatively the whole situation. But more so, we right now because of the pandemic, we're in a rut, and we were actually looking to expand, open up a second agency, and we wanted it. We're although we're hitting six figures, we want to get to that next level. We want to hit seven figures, and we're trying to grow and see and what we can do to grow the business and open up that second agency.
Okay, so talk to me about your offer. Like what are you what are you selling right now? Facebook ads, Google ads, are you doing websites?
Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, and we offer consultations with business owners.
Okay. And the price is always $5,000 no matter what. It's like your kind of your thing.
Correct, and that's what we price every item singularly. So it's not like we group them all together. It's like if you want to do Facebook ads, this is the price. If you want to do YouTube ads, this is the price. It's all the same.
Gotcha. So just kind of want to go over that. So you're doing Facebook ads, YouTube ads, you're doing
Google ads and free consultations. Not free consultations, but consultations with business owners.
okay. So I mean who talk to me about those business owners. Who do you typically work with?
Well, we typically work with businesses that are already well established and are already hitting certain figures. So, we don't work with just any mom and pop shop, so to speak. We're working with businesses that are wanting to grow, are wanting to learn, and also hitting at least 50K or more as far as revenue.
Okay. So you're looking for people, we're doing 50K of revenue. Is that now I'm assuming that's monthly?
That's correct.
Okay. So talk to me about like does it matter the industry for you guys, or are you more revenue based in industry?
No, it doesn't matter the industry as long as they're wanting to grow their business and as long as we can help them because essentially what we do is we're a marketing agency so we teach them marketing strategies.
Okay, so you teach businesses marketing strategies, but I'm curious, how are you? So you have 30 clients right now. You teach them marketing strategies. You're doing a lot of offers right now. I'm curious how that is. Are you targeting anything, like any specific problem in the marketplace, or are you just kind of offering everything between the Google, the Facebook, and the YouTube ad?
Exactly, we're just kind of offering everything.
Okay, so uh, I'm assuming, are you working a lot of hours right now, just trying to manage all these
Yeah,
different accounts and
that's right. So even though I have directors and managers that assist me with this, I kind of like oversee everything, working crazy hours. I mean, there's weeks where I work 60 plus 80 hours sometimes, just, making sure that we're managing everything and that everything's being kept up to date. The last thing we want is for a client to feel like they're not being heard and then we lose that client.
okay. So yeah, that's got to be stressful. We've actually had a lot of clients come in where they worked with a bunch of different industries, and we one thing we've seen be successful is kind of focusing on one. Tell me this: what client, if you could get rid of all your clients and just work with one, right? How would they be? Like, how much money would they be making? How is it like to work with them? What are the demographics? Can you kind of break that down for me?
Yeah, so if we would just work with one client, I guess our ideal client would be somebody who has at least established themselves and they've already gotten through their first year in the business. So they're at least in their second year of operating their business. They make at least 50K monthly in revenue. So that way we know that our products and our services, they can continue to pay for our products and services, should they want to. Um, but those are basically our two main criterias, is that they are already established, so they have at least 2 years operating in the business, and they make at least 50K in revenue
Okay,
monthly.
gotcha. So, uh, would that be like a lawyer, a doctor, or
Yeah, so we have doctors, we have lawyers, that have joined. We also have a couple of dealership owners that are not part of like the franchise, or like, for example, they may own a Ford dealership, but they're their own owner, so they
uh,
come to us and seeking assistance of how to get their how to market their cars, or other ways to market their clientele.
okay, so you're helping your clients get clients, pretty much.
Right,
What
right.
about you? What are you doing to get clients for you guys? Are you running ads? Are you just word of mouth?
Not word of mouth. We do our own ads, so we pretty much do what we preach. So Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads. We also do lots of consultations ourselves, like, in the sense of, we kind of like look at our competitors, and we see what they're doing, and we try to see if what they do, it will help us as well. But yeah, we pretty much do what we preach.
Okay, so you run ads. How are they working for you right now?
I would say they're solid, but they can be better. We just right now, our main focus is, we're trying to find the best way um, to to hit our market during these unprecedented times, during the pandemic, because this is something that we haven't come across before, and it's not only hurting us as a business, but it's hurting our clientele's businesses as well. So we're trying to see, during the pandemic, what we can do to set us apart and continue to help our clients and help our business grow.
Okay, so we're gonna repeat that back to you. Let me know if anything is off. So right now, you're running ads on Facebook and Google, and you're getting clients that way. But you're looking for a way to get in front of your clients in this unprecedented time. Is it safe to assume that it's not working as effectively as you'd like it to work now?
Yeah, that's right.
Talk to me about that. What are the numbers? Like, how much are you paying for a lead right now on, you know, between Facebook, Instagram? Walk me through that.
Yeah, so if we looked at it collectively, Facebook, Google, and YouTube, we're probably investing 25 grand, and we're not generating what as much as we hoped as the investment is going in.
Okay, so you're losing money.
Correct.
And what happens if you don't fix this? Like, let's say you go on for the next 2 years doing what you're doing. What happens to your business?
Well, we're gonna we're gonna go out of business basically.
Okay. So it's safe to assume this is something that's urgent. It's pressing. It's something that you need to get fixed, and you're just looking for a company that can really help you and service you specifically. Correct?
Yeah, specifically a company that knows what they're doing during these times. I mean, like I say, this whole pandemic situation has the world confused, and hurting really bad. And we want to be at the forefront. We want to be the leaders to be able to try and help to make a change. We're doing different things to try to be innovative, but we're not only investing a lot of money, but in time in trying to find this. And we're at a point where we think, we just need to find somebody who knows right now what's working, basically, because we don't know what's working.
Right. Okay. So I know you mentioned like you're looking for somebody who knows what they're doing. I want to really get clear on your numbers. So like, how long do you keep your clients right now? Like, let's say somebody signs on for the $5,000 a month package. How long do they typically stay?
The average lifespan of our clients right now is about 6 months.
6 months? Okay. So another question. Um, and actually, you still have the pen, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to write this out. I want you to write 5,000 times 6. All right, that's 30,000. Right next to it, I want you to write 25,000. Okay. So, and I want you to write that down because I want us both to understand that right now you said that you guys are losing money on your ads. So it sounds like you're not even getting one customer from one conversion from the $25,000 that you're investing into your ads. Is that, am I correct in saying that?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yes. So, I mean, all right, so your ideal customer is somebody who's doing at least 50 grand a month. And the industry is not too specific. It's more about people who have the longevity to be able to maintain themselves as clients. Have you spoken to any other companies to get this fixed? Or are we the first ones?
Um, I spoke to one other company, but to be honest, when I spoke to them, it seemed like they were in the same rut we were. And so it was very disheartening. Because they say that they could help us, but when I really looked into and I asked the questions, they were just in the same rut that we were in. So I mean, we were like, no, they really don't know what they're doing. Pretty much what they told us, we already knew and we were already implementing. So we knew that they were not succeeding.
Okay. So interesting. So the one company you talked to was kind of in a bad place. Um, all right. So let me ask you this: your process for getting customers. Would you say it's a clear and cut process that allows you to get customers that well?
No, not really.
Okay. So walk me through what you have right now.
So we we do the outreach, we implement the ads. When they click on an ad, or there will be a link to a webinar. The webinar will then funnel like email, phone number information. And then from there, depending on how the client feels about the webinar and if they agree, or if they believe that it's something that we can help them with, then it'll provide them there with an opportunity to become a client with us, to become a partner where we can help them. And then we outline the subscription, the monthly payment. We outline what they get, what we can do for them depending on what they're looking to do, um, and we go from there. But it's not really an on-demand thing. Like it's more like when we do submit the campaigns and we do the marketing campaigns to put them out there.
Okay. So, so you're doing a Facebook ad to a webinar, and then they book a call on your calendar, correct?
Right.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, if you're not getting any sales with that kind of ad spend, like there could be a number of problems. How many are you targeting these ads at all, or are you just kind of talking about marketing?
No, we're kind of just talking about marketing.
Okay, so that is a problem, and let me explain why. Amongst our client base, all of our highest succeeding customers, what they do is basically they create a number of different ad sets, and what that does is they target different demographics, and this is on an effort to find out who your best customers are. Based off what you told me and how you described your customer, and I'm not attacking you in any way. I just want to make this clear. Like it doesn't sound like you guys are clear on who specifically is the best person to work with you besides them making a certain amount of money and having some longevity. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So um, it's very important to have that defined, be defined and clear about who specifically you're working with, because that will allow you to build that backend infrastructure. Now, kind of going off that note, I know you're spending a lot of time taking those calls. Um, Are you the one handling all the sales calls, or do you have other salespeople right now?
No, we have a team of five that handles the sales calls, myself included.
Okay. So you have five salespeople. What what are the closing percentages for everybody?
If we're looking at an average closing percentage, we're probably talking about 30%, 35%.
You guys are closing 35%.
Yeah.
So how are you going negative? How much do you pay per lead? Like $5,000?
No, so the commission for the sales is 20%.
Okay. So commission, but I'm talking about lead cost. Like you're gonna add on Facebook, how much are you paying for the leads?
I mean, the marketing campaigns when we do them, it's about 25K that we dump into the marketing campaigns for the leads.
Okay. So you pay about 25 grand for the marketing campaigns. And the reason I'm asking is because I really want to get clarity as to what your numbers are, because as you know, numbers are the way to the next level. And so you're paying 25 grand a month. One sale covers that, but you guys are in the red. I'm just having trouble understanding. Um, have you lost, like, how many you have 30 clients right now, right?
Right.
Okay, so how many do you want to have?
Well, we want to maximize the potential number of clients that we can have, but without um, I guess without overdoing it in the sense of well, we can't keep up with them. So that's why I said earlier, we want to be able to grow to where we can open up a second agency, so that they can take in we can take in more clients, so that way we can offer more. But right now, I guess like you said, you wanted to get a clarity on the numbers. We for some reason we haven't been able to generate the numbers and the leads that we want to, and I guess that's part of the reason why we're trying to figure out too.
Okay, so so I know it's a big deal, right? Like I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you're not comfortable with your current systems of operating and generating leads, correct?
Right.
Okay. So like that's 12 months from now. How many clients do you want to have? 70, 80, 90. Assuming you figure out the systems, everything aligns. How many clients do you want?
100 clients.
Okay, so you want 100 clients in 12 months.
Yeah.
Okay, so assuming we stay at the same price point, we are looking at um say 30 clients puts you at 150K. So 100 clients will put you at 500K. So you guys are going to be doing like $6 million a year in gross, about half of that in profit. So, I mean, that's we have clients who are doing that, and it requires a certain level of grit. What's like your biggest motivation for doing that?
I guess my biggest motivation is that I've always been a person that loves to help other people, and I'm glad that I'm able to put myself in a position where I can do that. Um, and my motivation is to be able to help people, and be able to leave a legacy, change the world. I want to be able to I want to get to a point of income and revenue where I don't have to worry about or rely on clients that are making a certain number of revenue. I want to be able to help also mom and pop shops, and not have to worry about sometimes even providing free content, or providing free sessions or consultations.
So you really want to have an impact, just kind of going off of your success. So, I mean, for you guys, you want to do 100 clients. Where are you at financially? Tell me that. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, one being that you are broke, you haven't eaten in weeks, and your credit cards are overdue, and 10 being that you are not only financially affluent, but you can make whatever decision you want. Where would you put yourself on that rank? Like you personally as a business owner?
I would put myself on a 6, to be honest. And the reason why I'm giving that number is because I don't feel like I'm broke where I can't make investments, but I also don't feel like I'm in a position where uh, I'm able to make just any investment. And what I mean by that is I have to carefully think and analyze before I make an investment because I don't want to um, I don't want it to come back and bite me in the butt. You know what I mean? Like I definitely have a company credit where we can use, but I don't want to put the company in a financial situation where okay, now I'm worried if the company's going to be able to stay up longer, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Another question kind of going off that. So I know you mentioned that you're worried about the company kind of being stayed up longer. Um, if you don't find a solution for this, is the company going to stay up or is it just going to kind of eventually die out, like you said earlier?
Yeah, it's going to kind of eventually die out.
Okay. So we wanted to fix this. Okay, so let me kind of go into this right now. You guys are, you're looking to do, you're doing 150K. You said you're a 6. I know that you said you're smart about the way you make your decisions and you really want to make the right one. But what would you say makes it a 6? Like what's your take home as a business owner?
As a business owner, my take home, I'm looking at right now, I would say 50K,
Okay.
and then the rest of it, the rest of 100K is on the business.
Okay. Oh, so you're taking home 50K a month.
Yeah, about a third.
Okay. So I mean, what would change for your personal life if you really figured this out? You got to 500K a month, and you guys are set.
I
Like,
mean, the biggest changes would be we can open up a second agency. We can build more, take more clients. I can hire more people, more salespeople. Um, uh, I'd be able to have time freedom. Not have to work 80 hours a week. And more manage the business than really operating it in the sense of like doing a lot of the legwork, if that makes sense.
yeah.
Um,
Hold on, let me stop you right there. How many hours are you working in the business right now? You said 60 before?
Average 60, sometimes I'm working 80 hours a week.
Okay, and how many would you like to be working, coupled with your new income of $500,000 a month?
I mean, uh, if I can make my business automated, whereas as I don't have to worry as much, that would be phenomenal.
Okay, so let's talk about like the next couple of weeks, right? Like your marketing's taken care of. You don't have to look for any more clients. Your leads are a lot more warm. You guys are closing them. How many hours would you get back just from having that set up, having a stable marketing system set up?
Oh my God, I probably get like 40 hours back. Probably
So,
like half of what I'm already putting in.
so what would that mean to you? Have those 40 hours back? What would you do with that time?
Oh my God, I mean, that would probably save my marriage because right now my relationship is not doing so well because I'm not as invested in it. You know, me and the wife have had some rough months where she wants a divorce because she feels like I'm never there. Um, Also, it will probably mean the world to my kids. I mean, I have a 15-year-old daughter and a 18-year-old son, and they're relying on me and counting on me for certain things that I'm sometimes not able to provide them for. And I'm not talking about monetary value, more as a father figure. So no, I mean it would mean more to me than money.
Beautiful, man. And I really want to admire that because a lot of people, it's all about the money. You're looking for a certain lifestyle, right?
Right.
Okay. So what about your business? You're making that kind of money. Like, would you hire more people? Would you start that new agency in the next 12 months, or would that be more into the future?
Um, no, if I'm able to hit these goals and get to the seven figures, I would start the agency in the next 12 months. Yeah.
Okay.
But
And it,
I wouldn't risk putting myself in a position where I would have to work more hours. The goal would be to work less time.
okay. Okay. And just going back to your spouse, is she supportive of the business and just not the hours, or is she just not supportive? Where's she at in this whole thing?
I mean, that's really hard to say because people change, and I'll be honest. When I first started, um, you know, she was extremely supportive. She was the most supportive person by my side. But as the business grew, she kind of started hating it because the business grew and our relationship started growing apart because of the business growing, because of me spending more time and investing more time and effort and energy into the business rather than our marriage. So right now, I feel like although yes, she wants the business to be successful, I think she's at a point where I think she wants it to crumble so we can get back to the way it was before. But I think that's a little bit maybe my me thinking selfishly. I'm sure that what she really truly wants is um, for it to be successful, but also not consume me and my and all of my time, so that we can get back to where it was before, where I we could spend time on each other.
Okay. Sounds like it's got to be stressful, working 80 hours, 90 hours. And I can respect you actually taking action to fix it. And like, what's your timeline to get this fixed? Like, is this something you're looking to do now in a couple weeks, a couple months? Like, where are you at?
No, like I wanted to do this yesterday.
The planet tree was 20 years ago. Next best time is now. So, alright. So I mean, this might sound like a weird question, but like, you're making 50 grand a month. Your business is in the top 1%. Why not just stay where you are?
Because where I'm at is not where I want to be. Um, to leave a legacy, to leave an impact, to change the world, you have to be the best, and that's what I want to be as. I want to be the best. I don't want to settle for mediocre. I don't want to settle for above average. I don't want to settle for like for amazing. I want to be the best, and I understand that in order to do that, you have to have a mentor, somebody who is already the best or who is better than you at that current state to be able to get to the next level. There would be no Kobe Bryant without Michael Jordan. There wouldn't be no LeBron without Kobe or Michael. You know, there was somebody who was before them that was the best at the craft or at what they do for them to inspire to get to that level.
Absolutely.
And when I was doing my research and speaking with other marketing agencies and speaking with other companies, I saw that traffic and funnels is definitely um, up there. They're definitely better at what they do than we are.
Gotcha. So yeah, mentorship is huge. In your case, how much would it be worth to you, like, to save 1 to 2 years of like painful trial and error and to get that mentorship and to make an extra $5 million by the end of the year?
Uh, Everything, I don't put a price on that. I mean, this is my life's purpose. That's the way that I see it. You know what I mean?
Good. All right. So, I mean, but like you seem like a really like a smart guy. What's stopping you from doing this on your own?
I'm I've hit a plateau. I mean, I've invested too much time, and I'm at a point where I don't know how to grow from here. Um, I need a mentor, somebody who's at the next level to tell me, to teach me, to mentor me on what the next step is for me to be able to continue to grow.
Gotcha. So you're looking for somebody who's walked the path before to take you along that journey. And just based off what you told me about like the family and the state of the business, you have a sense of urgency to get that accomplished, correct?
Right,
Perhaps that 12-month goal you said you were looking to achieve.
exactly.
So cool. So here, is there anything else you want me to know before we continue?
Um, I mean, I pretty much told you most of it. I guess not anything really that I want you to know. I guess my question is more so, can you guys help me, or are you able to?
Absolutely. Here, I'm gonna read over my notes. Let me know if anything is off or anything needs fixing, and we'll go from there into the offer. Sounds good?
Okay.
Okay. So right now you are doing revenue-wise, as far as gross, you're doing $150,000 a month between your 30 clients. You're pricing everything at 5 grand a month. That's your price. You don't have a clear, specific ideal customer, and that has to do with why you are kind of plateauing with the ads. And you are in a place where 2 years into the business, while you've been growing like at a pretty substantial rate, there's more, and you're ready for it, and you're looking to get this fixed soon. And you want to transition to having 100 clients to making $500,000 a month. Um, you know, keeping 250,000, and more importantly, you want to automate your system so that you can like have time with your family. You have time with your wife, save your marriage.
All right.
Okay, so just based off that, we can definitely help you. You want to hear more about like what we have to offer?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so our area of expertise is in helping marketing agencies systemize their efforts, not only with client acquisition, but with actually setting up processes for automation. Take the business owner, which is you, out of the business, let the business grow, and really take things to the next level. And we do that with our 4-pillar client acquisition system that we call Client Kit.
Dude, that's unreal. The fact of what you just said is basically exactly what I am looking for.
So where do you want to go from here?
I mean, what's the next step? Like, what's the price? How does it work? What do we do?
Hmm? Let me walk you through like the different pillars of it so you can kind of make sense of it. You still have the pen and paper, right?
Yeah.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to write a circle, middle of your
Okay.
paper, right? Just write Client Kit in the middle.
Okay.
Now go to the top left-hand side, make a circle. I want you to write down foundation. Let me know when you do that.
Okay.
So the foundation is the first part of the 4-pillar system. This is how we're going to take you from where you are to where you want to be in that 12-month time frame that you were looking for. First things first is just going to be the onboarding, right? These are the miles and miles of concrete and material below the skyscraper. This is going to be the skeleton. So 48 hours after this call, right? We start. You're gonna basically have a call with a 7-figure coach. He's gonna break down your specific offer, and we're gonna get to work on actually building out the infrastructure of your ads. Okay, we're gonna break that down between 3 different audiences. Um, I know you mentioned that you've had success with lawyers, with doctors, with car wash guys. What we're going to do is we're going to cycle the ads between all of your current clients, the people that are working with you, and we're going to see which one works the best. Right? Eventually, what's going to happen is we're going to find an ad where you can pay $10, you can get out 5,000.
Wow.
From there we can scale to the moon, and that's how we've gotten our clients to, not just $500,000 a month, like 5 million a month. That's how we can take our clients to the next level so quickly, by having that nice firm foundation. So it's going to start with that coaching call and really honing in on your offer. Writing up the hook. Making sure we get people's attention.
Okay.
And making your salespeople. How does that sound so far? Do you have any questions about just the first pillar?
No, I mean 48 hours. That sounds awesome.
So yeah, once the first pillar is set, we're going to transition into the second pillar. This is called convert. So if you may, top right-hand corner, make a circle and write convert. Let me know when you do.
You said top right?
Yeah, top right-hand corner, just write convert.
Oh, that's where I put foundations. So next to foundations?
Yeah, just you can put it below it. That's fine.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. So we are going to transition into the part where it is convert. This is 3 weeks down the line. We've started your ads. Okay, we started around week 1, right after the initial call. But 3 weeks down, we have all the information. We have the data. We found the ad set that's converting. Okay, and now we've basically built your system. So at this point, you are literally already saving an extra 40 hours a week. You have your time back. Everything is established. Now the transition is actually going to be building up your systems and building up your team and making it scalable, which will allow you to be able to build that second agency, which is possible because of all that time you have. You'll probably be like with your wife or something, happy. So yeah, this is going to be the part where we have your number set. Everything's established. Everything's clear. So what I want you to do, typically around week 4, our clients we give our clients 100 leads. Okay, we kind of test the conversions from there. So what I want you to do, right under convert, I want you to write 5,000. Let me know when you do that.
Okay.
Okay. So 5,000 times, you said your closing percentage was 33%, correct? For your guys on average?
From 30 to 35, yes.
Okay. Assuming that you guys are closing at 33%, which will be higher, and I'm going to explain that in a second. These are what the number is going to look like. So multiply 5,000 by 300. This is a lot of math, man. Multiply 5,000 by 33.
Okay.
So I'm no math whiz. That should come out to about 150. That should come out to about 150,000, give or take a couple thousand.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, actually it'll be 165,000. So just write 165,000. So that's the minimum, and that's what our clients are doing right now in their first month.
Really?
Assuming you close 33%. I'm about to kind of explain to you why you won't. You're going to be doing better. So once we have these ads set up and you guys are, closing 33%, what we're going to do is we're actually going to make you guys authorities in your space. The way you differentiate yourself in an industry is you become the guy people go to. You don't chase people. You don't just run ads trying to get people. You become the authority. And you do that with the webinar. And I know you guys already have a webinar, but I know it's also not catered specifically to a marketplace. So we're going to redesign the script of your webinar that's going to be in a 48-hour call with your coach. By the way, is this making sense so far? Are you trying to kind of piece together how this will take you from where you are to where you want to be?
Yeah, no, it's making a lot of sense, and I'm just mind blown right now what you're telling me. So far, these results, I just, it's crazy. But no, it's making sense.
Okay, perfect. And if at any point you have a question, be sure to let me know. So pretty much, we're going to set up that ad, right? So once you get those 100 leads, right, and you're closing 33%, what's going to happen is your closing percentage is actually going to go up. And I'm saying this not as a guarantee, but I'm saying this is what happens with our past clients. You guys are going to have more authority. People are going to trust you more. People are going to buy from you more, right? Our clients are typically seeing their numbers go up to 60% close rates, okay? We're going to be conservative here. We're going to bring that up to 50%. You may write down 5,000 right next to the old number. times 50. Okay, that should come out to $250,000. That's the amount of new business that you'll close in a month. This is not including yearly revenue. This is your monthly revenue. Okay, this is what our clients are doing right now. That's just with the increase in closing percentage. We still are, that's only 100 leads. The beauty of this system is that you're able to actually increase the lead cost as time goes by. So if you want, you can actually, not lead cost, lead volumes, you can actually bring that up to 500, 1,000. Hold on. That's someone broke in here. My closet was making a noise. It was my jacket fell. Um, what's it called? Yeah. So basically, just back to the role play. So, dude, yeah, $250,000 a month is going to be added to your monthly revenue by the end of the first month. How does that sound?
You're talking about $250,000 in the first month. That's phenomenal.
What would that mean to you?
That would mean everything.
So 1 out of 10, just from these first two pillars. Nothing else. There's still more to show you, but just from you seeing these first two pillars, 1 out of 10, 1 being like this, Ken. 10 being you see exactly how this could take you from making $150,000 a month with no time on your hands to making 500 grand a month all the time in the world in the next 12 months or less. Where would you rate yourself on that scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, dude, 11.
I love it. So here, do you have any questions about just the second pillar before we transition to the next one?
No, man, what's the next pillar?
Pillar 3, all right, I want you to write down scale. Let me know when you finish.
Okay.
Well, scale, you're going to like this one. All right, remember that 12-month goal you had? All right, scale is at the 3-month mark. This is when we're going to hit your goal. How are we going to do this, you ask? Let me tell you. At this point, you know about the Facebook pixel, by the way? You know how that works? I'm assuming you do because you guys run all the ads.
Right.
Okay, so the Facebook pixel is going to be matured to your specific audience that you're targeting because your 7-figure coach is going to help you set that up. Okay, your pixel's matured, your ad cost goes down. This is the time to go hard on volume. Okay, so we're going to scale you up to the exact number that you would need to make your $500,000 in that month. All right, which will allow, and it's not just work, it's time that you're getting too, right? Your sales guy, you're probably gonna, time that you're getting back. And here, let's do a little bit of math because I know you're very, very focused on, like, you're very result oriented. You want to make sure things work. You want to make sure everything makes sense, correct?
Right.
All right, so do this. 500,000, right, on your paper. 500,000 divided by 5,000. I'm no math whiz. That should come out to about 100. Here's where the magic happens. 100. That's 100 clients, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to write 100. You guys are closing, what's your closing percentage? You guys are closing 33%. At that point, we're going to go with 50% as a basis, okay? So what I want you to do, and so we can actually multiply that by 2. So write down 100 times 2.
200.
100. That's how many leads we're going to give you. If you close 50%, look, I want you to write 500,000 on your paper and just circle it. And write month 3 next to it. That's the outcome that we're looking to get you by month 3.
Damn.
Okay? So that's scale. Do you have any questions about that before we continue? Any concerns? Anything you want me to know? Anything you want to just kind of discuss?
No, I'm just wow. I'm amazed right now.
Understandable. It's I'd be surprised if you weren't. This is a different, it's a different reality. This is the this, this is what our clients see every day. So here, we're going to transition into phase four. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So you've seen that 99% that makes up the infrastructure. I'm going to show you the skin. I'm going to show you the 1% that keeps everything together and makes it work. Okay. So you remember that seven figure. Also, bottom right hand corner, circle, write down accountability. Let me know when you do that.
Accountability. Okay.
Okay. So basically, you remember that seven figure coach you're going to be talking to in 48 hours?
Right.
So basically, results are everything. Like if you don't get results, waste of time. I know people talk about like there's a lesson, you learn something. No. If you don't get results, waste of time. The lesson is don't waste it again. So what we do to make sure people get results, to make sure there's a two-way street of commitment, we actually have a weekly set of action steps that coach is going to give you, and those are timed into a guarantee. Basically, if you do those action steps, if you follow through with those action steps, okay, if for whatever reason it doesn't work because we can't guarantee anything, a meteorite could come down right now and destroy all of us. We can't guarantee anything. To hedge against that, okay, if you do all the action steps at any point in time, present it to us, you get your money. That's how confident we are that we can get you results, which is what you wanted when you got on this call, right?
So you're telling me that if none of this works, that I'm not basically not at a loss. I'm not going to lose anything. But
Dude,
you're
we have,
you're
dude, we have
saying
600 clients. We
it's
have
going to work
600
regardless.
clients. Not only are we confident, we value our reputation. So, system, where do you want to go from here?
Where do I get started, man? What's the price?
The investment to not only save your time and restructure your business is $7,500.
$7,500. Oh man, perfect. All right. I mean, yeah, that's a no-brainer. So let me do this. Let me talk with my team, and let me get back to you.
When?
Let me get back to you tomorrow. How does that sound?
Why tomorrow?
Well, it's the soonest time that I think we can probably get back together. I just need to talk to my team real quick. Let me just, talk to some of the other business partners, and I mean, I'm the owner. I make the final decision, but I like to include everybody before I make a decision.
Sounds like a plan. So let's do this. We have a process. Typically, when somebody wants to get started, we have things going, but you really want to have that conversation with your team. You want to hear how that works, by the way?
Say that again.
So we have a process for that. Want to hear how it works?
Yeah.
Cool, man. So what we do is we collect a 10% refundable deposit right here. And what that does is basically it'll set you up with the onboarding call and everything. Okay, it'll get you over all the documents and everything. And it's totally refundable. It's just to kind of move things forward to give you momentum early. Because I know you said this is something that you need to get done. And yeah, 10% deposit. I'll collect that now. And you guys talk to your team. We'll meet back up tomorrow around this time and we go from there.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Yeah. Just take your card over the phone and you'll get a receipt with the little note for the refund if you want it. And yeah, you're doing Visa, MasterCard,
You guys take American Express?
favorite. Go ahead with the number.
Yeah.
399999. Thank you. I got it. Dude, congratulations. I'll see you tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions. And looking forward to seeing your success from here.
Fantastic.
Oh man, good call. You have any feedback for me, by the way? I feel like I kind of butchered the call.
No, no, I think, and my apologies, Jay. I think this was mainly my fault because I had this idea in my head when you told me, just do like a generic marketing
Oh
agency.
yeah, I'm an asshole with the numbers, bro. You gotta be. I was like, dude, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, like I I had an idea in my head. I was like, oh, I have this great idea, and then it ended up like